Hello Thompson Fam, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys had a belated Father's Day yesterday, because it was Father's Day yesterday, because you know, it was Father's Day. Yeah, today I've been bringing back here. Sorry guys, you might think, oh God, it's like James, do something different. We're doing more prediction videos, because you know, prediction videos is my middle name, actually, no it's not. Before we even start this video, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on the bell, make sure you subscribe is great, so you're part of the Thompson Fam. Yeah, without further ado, I will tell you guys the weekend's results of the Premier League and One Championship I told you about in my video. Why am I so dark? Sorry about this guys. I said, so, first one, we have the most boring game, the Merseyside. You guys know particularly it was 3-1. The most boring game. It was the first half actually. It was actually Everton draw with Liverpool 0-0. The most boring game. Chelsea won 2-1 against the Villa. Even though Aston Villa won 1-0 at half time at the break. Newcastle beat Sheffield United 3-0. I wanted Newcastle to win that, so you know we can actually if Man U gets to win next time, we'll win. Bournemouth lost to Crystal Palace 2-0. Wolves actually bet West Ham 2-0. Brighton and West Brom, another boring old game. West Brom and Birmingham actually 0-0. Brighton and Arsenal. Brighton won 2-1 against Arsenal. Watford draw 1-1. Tottenham draw with Man United 1-1. And last but not least, Southampton won 3-0 against Norwich. So that's the results of the Premier League and One Championship. So today I'm going to be doing the midweek Premier League predictions. Where I'm talking about. So my first prediction: Leicester and Brighton. Two good teams. Leicester drawed and Brighton won against Arsenal. Sorry about that. But my prediction is going to be Leicester to win 2-0. Next prediction: Tottenham and West Ham and North London derby. Another derby. We've got derbies everywhere this week. Tottenham and West Ham. I'm going to go for Tottenham 3, West Ham 1, because you know what? Tottenham will win. They've drawn with Man United. Fair dues to those. Next prediction: Norwich and Everton. Oh, Tuesday and Wednesday night prediction disease. Norwich, they do no good against Southampton of 3-0. So I'm going to go for Norwich to lose again, probably. 2-0 against Everton. So Everton will win 2-0 because you know Everton draw with Liverpool. So I will actually get to draw him, just get ask them to draw. Wolves and Bournemouth, another two good teams. Wolves actually bet West Ham and Bournemouth lost to Crystal Palace. So we could have a discussion about, let me know in the comments who's going to win that, Wolves or Bournemouth. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know, love to read your guys' comments. So my predictions of that is going to be Wolves going to win only 1 goal to them, because you know I like Wolves, and people say, oh, why you like different team, why you like Wolves? They're just a Midland team. Actually, all these Midland teams are like Wolves, West Brom, Birmingham, the Villa, probably Stoke, whatever. Random. So, no one. Newcastle and Aston Villa. And Aston Villa did lose to Chelsea too. We know how Villa are going to lose to a big team like Chelsea, Tottenham, Man U, Arsenal, and Liverpool. So, my prediction is going to be for this: Newcastle 1, Aston Villa 1. So 1-1 draw. With so yeah, on to the next prediction: Manchester United versus Sheffield United. Oh, this is going to be exciting now. Exciting. If I think, why is it so exciting? James, we know who's going to win now. Come on. But you know. Man United, guys, drawed against Tottenham 1-1. Sheffield United lost to Newcastle 3-0. So. Work that one out. You guys can tell me in the comments down below. Come on, you can tell me that. But my prediction is going to be for this: Man United 3, Sheffield United 0. 3-0 to United. They can score. Basically, Man United can score. Next prediction: right, Southampton and Arsenal. Right. Let's talk about Arsenal for about a minute or so, because we fly through these in much detail. Because you guys know Arsenal lost to Man City last week and they lost to Brighton, back-to-back defeats. Now if they lose to another weak team like Southampton, like they're weak, then okay, Southampton, right? If you guys, you can tell me in the comments, right? Do you think they're going to lose again, or are they going to win? Ignore their landline, apologise for that. But my prediction is going to be for that. Oh, I'll say the backers, but I'll switch it around. Southampton and Arsenal, right? Arsenal lost to Brighton, and Arsenal lost to Man City. I'm going to make sure I'm going to win. This is a third time lucky, because it comes in three. If they lose to Man City and lose to Brighton, they might win against Southampton. So my prediction for this is Southampton 0, Arsenal 3. Now, Liverpool and Crystal Palace, I mixed them up by accident, but them in there. So Liverpool and Crystal Palace, right? Liverpool, you guys know, absolutely the rubbish game they were. They watched the first half. I was nearly going to sleep actually. That's how boring that match was, nearly. But Liverpool, I'm going to give you some hope. You're playing at Anfield, so you're going to win. Crystal Palace, you want to get 2-0 against Bournemouth. Not surprised about that. But of course I ain't too much about that. So my predictions are going to be Liverpool going to be 4 goals to 0. So Liverpool 4, Crystal Palace 0. Burnley and Watford, another 2 easy teams, medium okie dokie teams, we want to call them nowadays. I'm going to, we're getting to the round the bush. I'm going to say Burnley and Watford going to draw 1-1. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to give you an easy point. And last but not least, another big game. Chelsea and Man City, You guys probably know, you can say, we know who's going to win that. Me, you can probably get them in the comments or DM me basically. But, why am I so dark? So basically, my prediction is going to be Chelsea going to lose 2-0 against Manchester City. Because if they can beat Arsenal, they can beat Chelsea. Bob's your uncle. Is that it? I'm checking that anymore. I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last prediction of the day. Quick and fast, guys. I don't want to spoil your 25-minute day or whatever you're going to do this today. So yeah, guys, that is it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to the channel. Might as well. It's free. It's free down the road. You can't get it for free nowadays, can you? So, and don't forget to like the video, turn on the bell, make sure you subscribe. It's great to be a part of Thompson Fam. I hope you guys are staying safe as well. And what a lovely day we're having, you guys can actually see. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today. So this is going to be short and sweet. That's all I love, short and sweet videos, back to the goals. There you go. This is my prediction for the midweek. Enjoy your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and goodbye.